Hey, how's it going, everyone? It is Drigo. We're back with another chapter of Fairy Tail 100 Year Quest, chapter 149, Farewells and a Chance Encounter. First off, sorry if my voice is a little weird. I kind of been not feeling the greatest over the past week. But getting into the final cover page of the year, and this cover page, I dare say, is really awesome because I absolutely love this cover page with Lucy. She is so adorable. You don't see her with glasses all that often. Like, you get a few shots of her, especially at like early Fairy Tail, but like you never see her wearing glasses, and she's, sitting down on a beanbag reading some books. I also just really like the outfit that she's wearing. I think it's kind of cute. Yeah, I really like this cover. It's an awesome cover to end the year on, even though it could have been cool to get like a, Christmassy cover, since this was literally a day after Christmas, and, or a New Year cover, which we're probably gonna get next chapter. So we pick up the chapter with Natsu defeating Duke. And with that, you get Wendy getting her power back, along with Rogue, and the second version of Athena being mad that her power is going away and she won't let them have it. And she goes to attack everyone, and the first version of Athena just sucker punches her to the ground. And she was savage, man. She's standing over like the other version of Athena, like, you're just a mere puppet. And with Duke defeated, they're all like, well, the only thing left is just to get the Philosopher's Stone, since we got the separation enchantment side figured out now. And quite literally, the second they say it, literally Sting, Yukino, and Minerva show up and they have the Philosopher's Stone, which I thought he was holding a chicken wing at first. And Duke sees this, he's like, there's no way that thing is real. It doesn't exist. Any alchemist knows that. And I love that, like, Natsu's just like carefree messing around with this thing, and Sting is just freaking out like, dude, that was delicate, be gentle. And Lucy's just in the corner like, Natsu, please don't break this. And immediately they're just starting, summoning Vernus. So Wendy is starting the separation enchantment, which, gosh dang, their guild hall is gigantic. You get a shot of them like, standing outside of it, and that thing is freaking huge. Kind of shocked that they're willing to summon him right now. I know they're doing it probably because Duke and everyone's defeated and they don't have to deal with them. They're all like pretty injured, and especially like when you look at like Natsu and stuff, like he is not in the greatest of shape. And they even bring it up like, hey, when we summon this guy, it is a dragon god. We're gonna have to probably fight him like immediately on the spot. And Urza's super confident with the Dragon Slayers they got right now, and it is a bummer that you don't get, Gajeel here, because it's a metal dragon, and it would have been kind of cool to have him reunite with one. Kind of an interesting little thing with Wendy casting this separation enchantment, that she asks Irene to send her power, which pretty sure she's going to be unable to do since she's a baby now. They're all reacting to like the guild glowing and stuff, and I like that it like made a black background or whatever, and it's saying like a ghost is coming out of it. I mean, it's kind of really hard to tell from this picture. It just looks like the guild is going Super Saiyan, to be honest. And as they're doing this enchantment, the Duke is still screaming out like, dude, there is no Philosopher's Stone, this is pointless. And Athena starts talking to him, with her saying that she knows one single alchemist who could create the Philosopher's Stone. And the moment that she held it, she knew that this was the Philosopher's Stone, and this is my final part. With her saying that it was created by the real Duke, and those father and son dudes that fused into the girl was actually the real version of Duke, and we were played the whole time. Not really sure as to why she needs to use the Philosopher's Stone to be like a vessel to use her body to summon Vernus. Shouldn't you just be able to use the stone and that's good enough? But Athena wants to do it that way. And as she's explaining that, like, Lucy's immediately knowing what this probably means. And she's like, what the heck are you saying? And like, what's going to happen to you? And Athena's fine with this. She's like, this is not a problem. It is my fate as a weapon. And it really does show how kind and caring she is, because she's like, no, of course it's a problem. We're friends. And she's like, trying to drastically get her to not do this. In Athena's kind of final moments, it gave her peace that those words were enough for her, and she thanks Lucy, and she starts to summon Vernus, which is a very interesting dragon design, kind of sphinx-like. And with that, the metal dragon god is summoned, and you get a final shot with Lucy crying over the loss of Athena. And that is the end of our chapter. So my thoughts. The first thing that I immediately thought about was it was such a big deal that they get Athena to try and kill the other dragon gods, that she was going to be a weapon to be used to kill them. With her now basically out of the picture because she's Vernus now, what are they going to do to kill the other dragon gods? Unless if defeating Vernus releases Athena and she survives then, but otherwise I'm going to say she's probably fully dead. I am kind of glad that they speed ran how to make the Philosopher's Stone, because to be honest, I didn't really want to waste time seeing how the thing was made. I think the fake Duke and the whole real Duke reveal was not the greatest, to be honest. Then it really does beg the question of, like, well, who's this current Duke? Because it made it seem like it was going to be the actual Duke, but, like, controlled by Vernus or something. And that clearly is not the case. And this whole time, if the real Duke has actually been existing and, had another guild in itself, why did he never reach out to Athena? Because they seem to have a very nice relationship, and I kind of doubt that he would just do that to her. And especially like Elfenzer and that stuff. Like, what is he doing? I don't entirely know. I feel like Vernus is gonna be depowered a bit, just because he hasn't had a physical form in who knows how long. And will he even be able to fully use abilities because he just got a body? And honestly, we don't even know what his intentions are. Maybe they don't kill him because maybe he's a cool dude, but I kind of doubt it with how the evil Duke was and quote-unquote the embodiment of Vernus's will. Overall, a pretty fast chapter. I liked the setup this time. I think we were actually in a better direction now. With this being the last chapter of 2023, leave your thoughts in the comments below. Hope you had a happy holidays, and I hope you have a really great next year. Thank you for watching, and this is Drago, signing out.